how about you just start by introducing yourself? What do you do?
Yeah, I'm Jay, and I'm a musician, and that is
Niche, and I hit things with wood.
He's a drummer.
Awesome. So, how would you guys describe your music?
Out this world. Amazing.
Great.
That's the truth.
English.
Yeah. Very English.
It's like, I don't know, it's like rock and roll to me, you know? Like
Yeah.
indie music.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I listened to the single that got sent over to me. It sounded great.
Thank you very much.
Good stuff.
I've done
Yeah.
the hard work, and you know, he got £1 million job for nothing. I paid him it though.
You do all the work, and I'll just come and steal the call.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, to make that great song, what sort of influences came together to make that?
Well, to be totally honest with you, I've been influenced by the likes of Neil Young. He's like American Canada kind of thing. Richard Ashcroft, Oasis, probably Coldplay. Just around that kind of area, really, you know, and yeah, that's where I feel comfortable, you know, and I just love that kind of music, you know.
Yeah, definitely. So, I saw from your website bio that you've had kind of a long and varied career in music. You want to talk about that a little bit and how your style and interests have sort of shifted over time?
Yeah, going back years ago, my dad was always in a band years ago, so it was already in me, but it never really sort of come out of me till later in years. So that was that. I used to be into the dance scene and that quite some time back ago, you know, and I was quite influenced by the guys in there and the people playing the pianos and all them kind of stuff and the way the music was. And so I've been inspired by that as well a little bit, but also, you know, when I got back in the 90s and Oasis and all that started coming out, that's where the real music for me really started to inspire me from the point of a band point of view, you know. So I kind of swapped from one to the other, you know.
Okay.
And then I went from there.
So how long have you been doing this project?
I've been working on this project now for about 4 years. Just
Okay.
under 4 years. I went out, I picked up a guitar, and my son said to me one day, he said, "Dad," he said, "you can just about play the guitar, but you can't sing," he says. That's a true story. I've got to thank my son Charlie for that.
That's great. Your worst critic, but your biggest fan, right?
Yeah, he loves it. So's my daughter, you know. My daughter plays sometimes, it's good.
So, do you play any other instruments other than guitar?
Yeah, well, I use my mouth quite a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other one I'm trying to do, I'm learning a harmonica at the moment.
Okay.
I'm trying to get into that a little bit. And obviously I sing in that as well, so, you know, my vocal is my instrument, isn't it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, and the other thing I like that I've got on the thing that I want to learn to start playing is piano.
Yeah.
Or the keyboards, yeah. I've got a bit of love for that, you know? So, that's good. And, yeah, the hounds, they do the rest of it, you see?
Yeah.
Yeah, they get on the drums and they make all their noise.
Lots of barking and
Then-
woofing.
There you go.
We are crazy, aren't we, the English?
Oh yeah. Best kind. So what was your decision to go with your name instead of another band name? And did you have any other names in the running when you started this project?
I did actually. When I first started, I always wanted to go on that, because originally what I wanted to do, I wanted to just be a solo artist, and I was just going to do some acoustic stuff and then just sing my stuff and do that. And then I was in the studio one day and I started putting drums with it and a few others, and I discovered a new part of myself, you know, and it just grew and grew, and the songs got better and better, and I was like, well, why don't I just get in a band and do it properly, do you know?
Yeah.
So I already had the name, you know, my name was already like Jay Ebby East, and I was going to have that. Obviously, I had to change my name to do it, you know, because I had to find a name where no one else had. You know?
Yeah.
Thank God for Google. So that was all right. Yeah? It took a little while to come up with, but I come up with that. And there was another one I did as well. I know Noel Gallagher had like Noel Gallagher High Flying Birds, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I had one was called like Jay Ebby East and Low Flying Seagulls. I done it to take the piss. But I just done it for the hell of it, just to put a bit of humor to it, you know. And then I was talking to the manager one day, and I said, "I'll tell you what sounds good like a proper old English band is like the Busker Hounds, you know."
Mm-hmm.
It's like Busker being Busker and the Hounds, you know. I just thought it'd be brilliant, you know.
There you go.
And it just kind of stuck.
Yeah.
We could be anything else now.
No, we can't, you know. We can't change it now, it's too late.
Yeah, I guess that's what happens. You get attached.
Yeah. Otherwise, we have to go all over the internet and change the whole lot of it. And we can't do that now, can we? We're all over the world, aren't we?
Yeah. So how about interests or careers outside of music? Do you have any?
Yeah, I've got quite a few, really. It's obviously music, and more music.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I've got other stuff that I do that I'm quite interested in. Over here we have like a craft called thatching.
Mm-hmm.
You put straw on the roofs and stuff
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. The idea. Yeah, I do a little bit of that. Yeah, it takes me out of other things, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thatching's
Yeah, it's good. It's
an ancient
like
tradition.
it's like an ancient tradition, like it is, you know. That's good, you know.
Awesome.
Yeah. So let's see. How about lyrical influence? Do you write it mainly off your personal experience and thoughts, or are there other inspirations?
I'm going to be totally honest here. Like, I haven't got no time. Like, I ain't going to be funny. I'll just say how it is. I've got no time for people like Adele and all them all round here. Do you know what I mean? They all make the money out of other people's misery. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not that kind of guy to sit there and think I've had a shit fucking relationship. You're a bastard. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to go and make loads of money out of it. I don't. To be honest, I never know what I'm going to write from one thing to another. You know, one day I might just sit there and I come out with a word and something will just come off that, you know. Or I'll be like listening to some song or something that will inspire me, and you know, and some lyrics will just come out of me, and you know, or I get some harmony from something, and then I just go off, you know.
Yeah.
I find it harder to write a song about a topic, and what I do if I just generally just freaking write it and let it come out itself, you know. And then it gets a name afterwards. So I can't even tell you where they come from. Do you know what I mean? Some after,
Yeah.
you know? But a lot of them are made up, and you know, and stuff like that. But some of them, as I actually write in the songs, I will relate it with something that I did, and then that will take it into the song, and then you know, I'll give it to someone, and I'll just say, yeah, do you know, I made that song for you. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. It's good. I'll make it up to go along. That's what I'm trying to say.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. But I'm just trying to give you an in-depth version.
Yeah. No, it's a good process. Good process.
Yeah.
So how about favorite gear? Do you have a favorite instrument, favorite sort of gear you use?
Yeah, I do. Obviously, I play guitar and that as well. I've got a Taylor guitar, you know. It's like my baby, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love it, you know. I don't know. It just fits me like a glove, you know. Nothing else compares, you know.
Yeah, it's hard.
Thousands of pounds of what do you call
Sounds
it?
good.
Yeah, it sounds a real good, cool guitar, you know. It just does what I want it to do, you know.
Yeah, it's hard to not like a Taylor guitar. That's for sure.
I know, they're beautiful, you know.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
Can you play drums on?
No, yeah, I can. Tap the side of it
Yeah.
like that.
There you go.
Yeah. I'll give it a couple little taps, you know. I have to look at Nigel, you know, and I go do like that, you know. And then that keeps him happy, you see.
Yeah. Keep your hands.
Yeah, I've got to keep the hounds happy, you know. Happy hounds. That's what they
Yep.
are.
Exactly. Let's see. So, how long have you been signed to your current label?
God, I'll tell you, it's been about 4 months.
Okay.
4 or 5.
So how was it being? Well, were you independent before that?
God, I was independent. I wasn't even looking for a record deal either. That was
Okay.
the thing. Working on my stuff. I was right. how it all started, I started writing some songs, and then I thought, I'm going to do an EP, I'm going to put my feelers out and see what was what. And then that was attracted by a couple of record companies. They come to me, some record companies in Britain, you know, and they were quite well known, one of them was, and they gave me a big thumbs up for my work and stuff. So it was then I knew that I was onto something, and then after that I decided to increase it to like a long play album, you know. And then James kept cocking up, you know, Global Sound, you know, James Global, you know, good old boy, you know. And I just spoken to him one day, and I was just interested. I said, by the way, what you doing? You keep sending me this stuff, you know. And he just had music PR and all that sort of stuff. And he just said to me, send me some of your stuff, and I'll just see what I can do with it, you know. And I said, I will, and then we'll have a chat after that. And I was saying that he really liked it. And then it just went from there, basically.
Great.
Like a rock. It did, yeah. He works for me, not the other way around. You know what I mean? I got in there like that, and that was the deal, kind of thing. And I said, well, this is what I like, you know. Listen to what I like. Listen to what we're doing. This is what I want to do, you know. Are you willing to help us to get to there? You know. Do you feel like you can do the job? And that was what was said. And he got back and he said, yeah. And it's worked out really well so far. So he put the first single out, and it just went mental.
Great.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh my god. So, that's that, really.
Fantastic.
That's up to date.
Yeah.
So, it's great stuff. But yeah, it's like a working relationship, a working partnership. You know, we get on fantastic, and we're working towards like a UK tour next year.
Cool.
So we've got all that going on. We've got loads of interviews and all that stuff at the moment. You know, we're all in the studios and stuff. I'm still finishing off my album at the moment as well, so I'm doing a bit of that. I'm working heavily on my vocals at the moment. That's being done as well. So yeah, I'm quite busy.
Great. That's where you want to be, right?
Yeah, we do.
Great. So, with any shows that you've played so far, what's one that has stood out, whether it's the crowd or the venue or just the day? What's a big standout show for you?
Big standout shows for me. It was quite good. I've done one, done a charity show, actually. It stood out for me more than anything else, you know. I done it for nothing, you know, and it was nice to put in for something to help somebody else out, you know.
Yeah.
That's another side of me, do you know what I mean? Even though it is rock and roll and all that, do you know what I mean? But it was something different, you know, and it just really stood out for me, and it just kind of meant something, you know.
Often do.
Yeah. So yeah, it was kind of a personal touch. There you go.
Great. Perfect. Let's see. If you could collaborate with any musician, dead or alive, on a song, who would you pick?
That's a good one, really, because there's a few. I would actually. It's quite a mixture in there. The first one I'll go for is Noel Gallagher, because not just what he's done, there's nothing to do with that at all. I think there's a lot in there through the backgrounds and all that kind of stuff. I think the chemistry would be there, and the way that I write, and the way that I've been inspired. You know what I mean? That's probably a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
Probably coming from the same kind of background, you know, from the broken homes and all that kind of stuff. I think a lot of that goes together as well. Do you know what I mean? Being in the working class and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
The working class heroes and all that stuff, you know.
Yeah, it makes a sound, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I just think all that stuff will be there, do you know, and the same with his brother Liam. There's a few others I would as well, you know, like Eminem would be another one as well. I've got like a lot of connections around that kind of stuff as well, you know. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Great.
Yeah, there's a few more in there.
So, do you have a...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely. My next question, do you have a musical guilty pleasure, something that you listen to that people wouldn't expect you to listen to, a little bit out there compared to what you normally do?
I will do. I will say this as well. He does actually do. There's a woman artist over here called Birdie.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Right, yeah, she's cool. She's cool. I know she's a bit posh in it, do you know what I mean? It's nothing to do with it and that, but I don't know, it's just like the way that she sings and the way that she does things, I don't know, it just gets to me. You know?
Yeah.
So there you go, it's quite surprising, actually, you know. Here's another one as well, if I ever wanted to learn the piano or do some piano work, I'd definitely go knock her up. There you go.
That's
I've set myself up there, haven't I? You know what I mean?
Great. So out of all the songs you're working on, or ones you've worked on in the past, do you have a personal favorite that means a lot to you?
I do, actually. There's a couple, really. I've written one for my son, actually, which means quite a lot to me. But my most favourite one to me is called like She's Alive with Magic, and that's the release of my next song, you know. So I'm really pleased about that, you know. It's like a rock and roll song.
Yeah,
It's quite
cool
hard.
song.
Yeah.
It's really kind of fast. Yeah, it really rocks, you know. It fills the gap of everything that I've been on about, you know. Because over here, everyone keeps saying all the bands are dying off. There's no one actually does rock bands anymore, and people are idle and they don't do nothing anymore. No one plays a guitar anymore. No one sings anymore, and all this stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that song's just going to fill the gap, basically. So yeah, it's a bit personal to me. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's there to prove a point or not, but just let me pick up where I believe that it ought to be. So that's what I've made.
Great. So that sort of message of authenticity sort of goes into my next question, which is what do you think sets you apart from other bands and musicians out there right now?
Basically, yeah, I just look at it. I'm not afraid to get up there and fucking do it and fucking actually like work the crowd. I'm not afraid to like stand there and put the lyrics out. I'm not afraid there to play a fucking guitar, you know. I'm not afraid to put the melodies out there anymore, you know. I'm actually not afraid to write a chorus, you know. Oh no, I hate writing choruses, you know what I mean? It's not to me. If you're going to write a song, it's got to be emotional, innit? It's got to be uplifting, you know. You need imagination to it. You need a story to it, you know. You want people to fucking listen to it, enjoy it, you know? To me, if I go and put a fucking song on and I've got the pain in my ears, I'm not going to listen to it, am I? You know, I want something that's going to lift me up and change me how I feel. And I want to always remember them records. And that's kind of where I'm at, and that's where my songwriting I need to improve. And I just don't think to myself, yeah, I've got it, because I've got a long, long way to go, you know? And
Yeah.
if I can keep getting work on them three bases, you know, I'll be happy, you know. It's like motion, feel and story and them kind of things, you know. And, you know, and it's there for people to enjoy more than anything, you know. And that's what it is, you know.
That's great.
That was a good answer.
Yeah, that was eloquent even. All right, well, that is all the questions I have. If you want, you can plug anything you're working on, anything that's upcoming, anything you just want to plug. So go for it.
Yeah, we'll do it at the moment as it goes. I've got the new single out called City Skies, which is doing really well at the moment over here. It's gone really mad out your way as well, isn't it? Over that way, it's gone everywhere, isn't it? I think it's on every news desk in the city and town and everywhere, isn't it? So yeah, I'm really, really pleased about that. The other singles are out and about on the other side, and I'm looking forward to the up and coming shows, you know, in the UK, which will start next March, you know. So between now and then, I've just got to crack on and do what you're doing, you know, and stay in touch, you know, because apparently, I don't know, they're trying to plug a tour out in America for us as well. So
Yeah, well, if you make it out here, I'll be sure to make it out to a show. Looking forward to it.
yeah, definitely. We'll come and see you. It'd be funny to come and sit where you're sitting now, yeah? We can sit back there, yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
How fun would that be?
Be great. All right, well, it's been good talking to you guys. If you got anything else, feel free to add it on. Otherwise, it's been great talking to you.
I'm sure that man there's got a few words to say. He's always got something to say. Whoa! Whoa! There's my hand. There you are. We just like a good laugh. More importantly, we've got to enjoy what we're doing, you know. Totally. Good stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Thank you for everything you said and everything you've done, and yeah,
big
I
thanks.
set myself up with Birdie now, Brilliant. All right.
Great. Well, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
All right. Take care. Thank you.
Take care, man.
Yeah, have a good one.
Yeah, you too. Bye, man.
Bye.